up, everyone? So the 2025 Venice Film Festival program was just announced, so I just thought I'd do a quick little video on the films in the lineup that I'm most excited to see, the ones that I'm planning to review on the channel. Yes, as always, I will be attending the Venice Film Festival this year, bringing you lots of early reviews and coverage. We also do a lot of Oscars prediction stuff on the channel, which Venice does contribute towards, because often we do get a lot of our award season contenders getting a start at the Venice Film Festival, the ones that are going to go the distance with like Best Picture nominations, acting nominations, etc. So yeah, if you like all that stuff, award season content, yeah, consider hitting the subscribe button for us, and welcome to the channel. Anyway, I'm just going to go through the films that were announced as part of the program and just say that piqued my interest. I'm looking forward to checking out, and yeah, if there's anything that you're excited to see from the Venice Film Festival that I don't mention here, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you're excited to see or what you think might be a potential award season contender. First film that I want to mention is one that's playing out of competition. It's a highly anticipated one. It's the latest film from Luca Guadagnino called After the Hunt, which is a drama about a American university. There's some sort of sexual misconduct between the characters, so it's very topical, and it stars Julia Roberts, Ayo Edebiri, and Andrew Garfield. So yeah, it's a highly anticipated title. We all love a bit of Luca, and keen to see what he's done with this film. It looks very interesting. The trailer was dropped a few days ago, and it looks very stimulating, let's just say that. So hopefully it prompts a discussion, and hopefully it's good. There's a couple of films playing in the Orizzonti section, which caught my eye, one of them was Mark Jenkins' Rosa Nevada, which is a sci-fi starring Callum Turner and George Mackay. That sounded interesting. And also Late Fame by Kent Jones. It's a story about a former poet who becomes famous later in life when he's discovered by a bunch of young New Yorkers, and that stars Willem Dafoe and Greta Lee. So yeah, I'll probably check that out. There's a couple other titles that are playing out of competition, which looked interesting as well. We actually have a new short from Charlie Kaufman, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, called How to Shoot a Ghost, which apparently has Jessie Buckley in it. Don't know if she's narrating or if she's starring in it, but yeah, she's attached to it. And we also have a new documentary by Sofia Coppola called Mark by Sophia, which is about the fashion designer Marc Jacobs, who apparently she's good friends with. So yeah, we're definitely checking that out as well. But yeah, let's jump into the main competition. Which were the films that stood out to me as ones that, I definitely want to check this one out. Let's start off, we'll go alphabetically, how they announced them during the press conference. The first one we've got is Paolo Sorrentino's La Grazia, which is the opening film of the festival. So yeah, always interested to see what Paolo Sorrentino is going to do, but yeah, it's not really playing in competition, it's just the opening film of the festival. But then the next one after that is the latest film from Olivier Assayas called The Wizard of the Kremlin, which stars Paul Dano, Jude Law, and Alicia Vikander. I don't know too much about this film, but the cast is stacked, and I love the work of Assayas. Next up, we've got the latest film from Noah Baumbach, which is called Jay Kelly. This looks to be one of the most star-studded films in the entire program this year, because we've got George Clooney, Adam Sandler, Laura Dern, Billy Crudup. The list goes on. I don't know too much about this film other than George Clooney plays a successful actor who goes through some sort of identity crisis, which sounds like it'll be quite funny. But yeah, the cast is fantastic, and also I love the work of Noah Baumbach, so yeah, this is definitely one of my most anticipated films in the lineup. Next up, we've got the latest film from Kathryn Bigelow called A House of Dynamite. They didn't reveal too much about this film other than it's addressing war and atomic weapons, but yeah, it also stars Idris Elba, Rebecca Ferguson, Anthony Ramos, Greta Lee, Jason Clarke. And it's been a while since we've had a film from Kathryn Bigelow, so this is like her grand return of sorts. So looking forward to seeing it. Next up is probably one of the most anticipated films, period, and it is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, which is getting its world debut at Venice. Yay! Everyone's excited for this film. Like, Guillermo del Toro getting to adapt Frankenstein, like it's a match made in heaven. But yeah, the cast, we've got Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, Christopher Walken, Charles Dance, David Bradley, Felix Camera. Yeah, so I will be seated. I'm so excited for that film. It's going to be, a spectacular watch, I'm sure. Next up, we've got a new film from Mona Vassvold called The Testament of Anne Lee, which is apparently a sort of musical starring Amanda Seyfried, Thomas and Mackenzie, Lewis Pullman, Tim Blake Nelson, and Christopher Abbott. And yeah, it's a sort of a musical about the founders of a religion from the 18th century called the Shakers. And apparently it's co-written by Brady Corbet, who did obviously The Brutalist last year, and also it's shot on 70mm like The Brutalist as well. So should be visually striking at least. I'm definitely curious knowing it's kind of a musical, so yeah, hopefully it's good, but yeah, definitely stands out in the pack as one to watch out for. Next up we have the film that we all thought was going to Cannes, but is actually going to Venice, and it's Jim Jam, which is Father, Mother, Sister, Brother. It's sort of a 3 stories in one film, and it's stars Tom Waits, Adam Driver, Charlotte Rampling, Cate Blanchett, Vicky Krieps. So yeah, great talent on board. Happy to say that Yorgos Lanthimos is back again on the Lido with his new film, Begonia, which is apparently a science fiction movie. It's a remake of a Korean film from 2003, and it stars Emma Stone, his muse, and Jesse Plemons, and apparently Alicia Silverstone as well, which is an interesting casting choice. And yeah, I'm just always down for some Lanthimos. I'm down for some weird shit, and I'm hoping it's awesome. And every film I've seen of Lanthimos's in Venice has been a hit for me, so I'm looking forward to seeing his latest work, Begonia. And next up we've got L'Étranger by Francois Ozon. Apparently this is a black and white film starring Benjamin Boisson, one of the rising stars. Next up we have the latest film from Park Chan-wook called No Other Choice. Yep. Park Chan-wook, sold. Yeah, you guys know how much I love Park Chan-wook. I don't even need to know anything other than that. I will be seated for that. Like, he could shoot a flipping Gap commercial and I will go watch it if it's Park Chan-wook. And last but not least, from the lineup, we've got Benny Safdie's new film, The Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt. He's playing a wrestler, and surprise, surprise. Although, I'll say this, even though he's playing a wrestler, it does feel like he's stretching his abilities as an actor, because he's no longer just doing that leading action man thing. He's actually doing, a serious movie here, directed by Benny Safdie, one of the Safdie brothers who made Good Time and Uncut Gems. And yeah, apparently this is a juicy role for Emily Blunt as well. So yeah, that's definitely pinging my Oscar buzz alarm. It does feel like it's proper awards bait because it is a biopic of a former wrestler. And yeah, this really feels like Dwayne Johnson's, serious Oscar moment. There's like Brendan Fraser's Whale or something. Like, this is probably going to be the film that gets him the most Oscar buzz in his career, thus far anyways, and hopefully might get Emily Blunt her second Oscar nomination. Noah Baumbach's work, I'm sure, is probably going to be in discussion for Oscars. Definitely Yorgos Lanthimos's Begonia as well. Given everything that's going on in Gaza as well, Kathryn Bigelow's film, A House of Dynamite, also be one of those issue movies which gets some traction with Oscar voters as well, but we shall see. But yeah, the film that I'm anticipating will get the most Oscars buzz is probably Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Not just in the techs and crafts, because this film looks spectacular. Just from the stills I've seen, it looks like it's going to be, a craft box checker, sets, visual effects, costumes, you name it, sound. Probably score as well. But yeah, if the film really does hit the bullseye like a lot of Guillermo del Toro's movies do, then I could see potentially some acting nominations, maybe a directing nom for Del Toro as well, maybe Best Picture. But yeah, those are the films that are the most obvious ones that are on my radar from the Venice Film Festival for Oscars discourse. There's bound to be some other films that come up out of nowhere and become award season contenders. This time last year, I wasn't really talking much about Walter Salas's I'm Still Here, with Fernanda Torres getting a Best Actress nomination. That one flew under my radar at Venice. I didn't actually see it in Venice. It took me months to catch up and see it, but yeah, that was a slow burn for award season discussion, but it got there in the end, even got into Best Picture. But yeah, do let me know in that comment section below what films from the Venice Film Festival are you excited to see, and which ones do you think will be in contention for awards buzz for the 2026 Academy Awards. Whatever you guys have to say, let your voice be heard in that comment section down below. Love hearing from you. If you guys have enjoyed the video, hit that little thumbs up button for me. It's great for the algorithm. And like I said before, I will be in attendance at Venice this year covering the film festival, bringing you lots of early reviews. So if you want all that coverage, as well as lots of movie, TV, and Oscars-related content, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. For more things related to movies, TV, the Oscars, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Carefield, and I'll see you next time.